weaknesses of tonight's game, the strength in the front court.
Yeah, these teams lean on their bigs heavily. Skill and size, it is always a tough combination, and that is no doubt.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. The guard pair, it's White and Brown. Sam Hauser is out there with Jayson Tatum, and it's Vucevic in at the center position. Now here's Tatum. Count that one.
It's always good for this offense when Tatum is putting pressure on their interior defense.
Wade outside. Back to Harden. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Oh, they've got their eyes on him, calling the foul right away.
Tatum against Mobley. Now here's Tatum. Not a lot of room. Knocked loose. It's stolen by Allen. And here's the fast break. Here's Mitchell, and it's Mitchell with the jam.
The break started with the steal by Allen. Look, those live ball turnovers, they will get you.
A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. And here is Tatum. He had 15 points last outing. And it's Hauser in the corner. Here's White. Drains it from beyond the arc.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
In the corner, Harden. Out to Wade. This one for three. Rebound, Boston. They went to Cleveland for their last meeting with the Cavaliers, and they came out with the win.
And they had to scrape and claw to get the win the last time these two teams went head-to-head. It came down to a few key free throws at the end.
Now, here's Brown. He picked up 24 points in their last one against Dallas.
Proving he's more than just a go-to scorer. Brown also loves swinging the ball to open teammates.
For Cleveland, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Now, here is Harden. He's a guy we see deliver on a nightly basis, averaging about 24.5 points a game.
And just scrapes and claws for that offensive rebound and doesn't take any chances there with the putback.
And Jay, strong work all around, and the rebound and the stuff ball. Wow. Boston with the ball, following the score by Cleveland. White, fouled in the act of shooting, gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
When you think about Derrick White, here's a guy, RJ, who's really grown as a player in all ways.
Yeah, Derrick makes smart plays. He's had that experience to see what works and what doesn't. And most often, he makes the necessary plays to put his team in a winning situation.
And he lays it straight in. White's got 8 points.
This looks like a shoot-around the way they're scoring. 5 straight makes to start the game.
And it's Mitchell with the ball for Cleveland. 7-point differential. Harden outside. Here's Mobley. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Mobley's got his second basket of the game.
And Mobley is a work in progress from there. Draining the triple should certainly help his confidence.
Brown outside. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played, and Vucevic throws it down.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
Here's Mitchell, following the bucket by the Celtics. To the middle, and Allen with the slam.
Adding some extra style to the slam. Okay, what a move by Allen.
And that's a great look at that slam from our AT&T Connected Cam. Here's White. Playing Dallas, he was nearly unstoppable. Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Kenny Atkinson. We talked about his approach in guarding Jayson Tatum. He said, we want to crowd Tatum right from the jump and prevent him from getting into an early rhythm, especially from deep. Because when his three-point shot is falling, it opens up the rest of his game. Kevin, back to you.
And as always, Allie, great job. Thank you. And here's Mitchell from the arc. And Vucevic pulls it down. Boston leading by 6. Now Tatum, their scoring average sitting at 15 points a game right now. That's a pretty sizable contribution. The Celtics have been a title contender for years now. So RJ, what do you attribute that to?
Well, their talent level has been off the charts. But something else you can point to is their defense. The Celtics have been an elite defensive team for over a decade.
First one falls for him. So, Greg, when you're in the first game of a back-to-back, how much focus slips into already looking towards the second game?
Well, from a player's perspective, not much. But from the view of a coach, it has to creep in some in terms of making sure you don't overplay your stars.
Both shots good from the stripe. And in 2028, Cleveland poised, GA, to welcome the WNBA's 16th franchise.
Reviving the name and branding of the Cleveland Rockers, one of the W's inaugural teams that folded back in 2003, soon back on stage after a quarter-century hiatus.
And timeout call by Kenny Atkinson, looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Now let's take a look at some of the numbers for James Harden. Mobley looking it over. Has to Wade. Fires for 3. And James Harden hits from deep.
Dangerous with and without the rock. Harden is accurate on the catch and shoot.
Here's White. 10 points for him. Brown outside. The 3 from Tatum. The Cavaliers pull it in. They put up a nice win against Detroit the last time out.
Yeah, and that one, their intensity on the offensive end was not matched by their opponent. That led to some easy buckets.
And on top of probably having the better talent, they never let up. Great effort, great win.
Now Hauser, following the three-point attempt by Donovan Mitchell.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Mobley outside. Mitchell wide open. Drills the three-pointer. Mitchell's got 5 points so far.
You could see that Mitchell was hungry on that play, ready to fire as soon as he touched that ball.
Brown outside with his first shot attempt, and it's off the back rim, no good. Cavaliers have gone 7 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. Mitchell dishes to Harden. Pass to Allen. Allen, a screen on White. Back to Allen. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. 6 points for him.
Fantastic work from Allen, taking the contact on the chin, parrying the shot.
High post Vucevic. Celtics passing it around. Here's Brown. And he can't stop the run as he misses. Mitchell in the corner. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there.
Give the defender credit. Willing to challenge the shot. Lots of other guys just let them score there.
And so the timeout by Joe Mazzulla here. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. And Cleveland making a change here. Tyson's checked in. Boston also with the sub. Pritchard, he's checked in for Vucevic. Outside, White. Brown wide open. He fires. And the three ball is good.
Once a weakness in Brown's arsenal, now he's a legitimate threat to burn you from deep.
Mobley outside, and a deep three from Harden. From outside, off the mark. The Celtics with the lead. And the dunk by Tatum.
Tatum reminding the defense, like, yo, you cannot stop him.
Cavaliers shooting 56% in this first quarter. An outstanding start for this offense. Pass to Harden. Here's Tyson. Shot clock at 5. From deep. Harden, no good.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball in the three-point lane.
Tatum wide open. He fires one. And again, it's Boston with the three.
An accurate shooter from distance. Tatum's teammates want him to keep looking to pull the trigger.
Harden with it. He had an 18-point outing in the last game against Detroit.
And it was an unselfish night for him as well. He got plenty of assists to go along with all those points.
And when defenders are lurking, that bounce pass can be the only way to get it through.
Pass to Pritchard. Mobley against Tatum. Wide, a screen on Mobley. Tatum's shot is off.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Here's Tyson. He's covered by Brown. Here's Tyson. To the inside. And Mobley throws it down.
When you're looking at top pick-and-roll partners, Mobley is squarely in that discussion.
And here is Brown. And get a load of his scoring totals. Huge numbers for him. An average of just about 29 points a game. Now here's Brown. The lead is 2.
His consistency just hasn't been there this quarter in terms of his shooting.
That doesn't go on the chance to tie. And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. Here's Tatum. Hits the jump hook. Tatum's got 9.
Now, what hard work from Tatum inside. Doing what it takes to find his shot.
For 3, Mitchell. And Tatum pulls it down.
Okay, now I think he's starting to get in his own head right now. Maybe he's overthinking things a little bit, and as a result, he's just been off.
That one, no good. Harden with the defensive effort. The Cavaliers trail by 4. Allen outside. There's a minute 34 left in the first quarter. Harden's shot is good.
Fighting for those points. The beard playing tough.
Boston's gone 4 of 6 from long range here early on. Outside, White for 3. Mobley with the rebound. Mobley's got his 4th rebound in this one. And it's Allen with the jam.
Talk about a high percentage look. Allen right at the rim.
.105 left here in the first quarter. And here's Tatum for 3. Rebounded by Allen. Allen's got 5 rebounds tonight. Pass to Harden. Five to shoot. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. White looking around from downtown. And it's Tyson with the rebound. On the wing, Mitchell. White covering. Here's Tyson. They get it back.
Oh, and a nice job of turning that miss into 2 points on the tip in.
Hustle points, I believe they call them. Hustle points right there. Jared Allen has been on display for the Cleveland Cavaliers. He made his mark in a big way on the boards in that quarter. We've got more in store for you right after this. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for Cleveland.
So far, they haven't had to force anything. They're swinging the ball around and turning good passing into points.
And we also have seen them continue to fire from deep. With the results they're seeing, you can understand why.
So with Harden on the bench, this is who Kenny Atkinson has out there. We've got Sam Merrill. He's out there with Dennis Schroeder. And it's Tomlin in at the foursome.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
So, Richard, let's give him some credit. Jared Allen has turned himself into a more complete player, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, he's not just a floor spacer, but he does everything else at an elite level. Very efficient. Doesn't make a ton of mistakes that will beat you.
A shot by Pritchard, no good. Cleveland leading by 5. Pass to Merrill. Allen left side. And stolen by Tatum. They're running. Here's Pritchard. And it's sent back by Allen.
You gotta love that. Allen is a paint protector who will challenge anyone who comes his way.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
Yeah, but they can't relax. They've got to keep building on this lead because it is not safe.
Celtics trail by 7. And now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second quarter. Here's Tatum. Great job by Tatum in close.
Brushing off the contact. Look, the dude is strong. When he gets in there, it's easy. That's an easy bucket.
Last outing for Boston, they won that game against Dallas.
Yeah, I felt like they attacked, but with a purpose. They knew what they wanted to accomplish coming in.
The coaching staff has been happy with how well they've executed the game plan. They operated as a cohesive unit.
Schroeder, a rebound by the Celtics.
Well, the defense was fortunate. That was a good look from mid-range. He just was trash.
Outside Tatum. Pass to Tomlin. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
The Cavaliers shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
Yeah, and over the course of the season, they're a respectable 78%. That comes in handy in close games.
And the first one drops. When you look at the recent big threes in the NBA, RJ, it seems like they failed more than they've succeeded.
That's because some teams just acquire stars without considering how their games will complement each other, often forcing guys into a role that they're not suited for.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Wade's checked in. And so the timeout by Joe Mazzulla here. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. And Cleveland making a change here. Tyson's checked in. There's a chance now to see the league leaders in three-point field goal percentage. You take a look at Merrill. Second in the league, extremely accurate from beyond the arc.
What a percentage that is for him from three-point range this season. His deep touch is about as good as you're going to see.
Here's Pritchard. Still without a basket. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
And here we go. And it's sent back by Allen.
Oh, and with that wingspan of Allen, you always have to be aware of where he is because he will block a shot from pretty much anywhere.
And here's what Cleveland's schedule is looking like. On Monday, they'll be taking on Tyrese Maxey and the Philadelphia 76ers. Then on Wednesday, they'll be taking on Franz Wagner and the Orlando Magic.
And looking at the Dallas matchup, that's going to be one where it would take a lot of errors and maybe a cold shooting night for things to go wrong. They just have that much of an advantage over that team.
And he's good on the second.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
And he nails the third. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. Trailing by 10. That matchup falls in the middle game of this three-game trip. There's a screen. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Tries it from 19. Boston, no good that time either.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Pass to Tatum. Stolen by Wade. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. The Cavaliers shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight.
Dean Wade, 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
That's good from Wade. James Harden, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. So he picks up just 1 from the line that time. Richard, we see such an influx of foreign players. Any concern that American-born players will fall behind?
100%. We have to change our development. We have to change our approach to youth basketball because right now the Europeans, 1, hungrier, 2, they have a greater approach for skill and technique at an early age. And he continues to cast away, but the results just haven't been there tonight.
Down low. Allen's shot is off. Celtics trail by 11. Outside Tatum. With the teardrop, and it's Tyson with the rebound.
And with his team trying to trim this margin, his struggles this quarter, they're not helping things.
Drains the three-pointer.
A staple of Harden's attack. His three-point shot is about as lethal as it gets.
Boston's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. And so the timeout by Joe Mazzulla here. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guy. And now Hallie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Celtics have a great 1-2 punch with Jaylen Brown and Jayson Tatum. Tatum said, JB always starts the game really aggressive. I'm a naturally laid-back guy. I kind of see things out first, and then I can essentially take over when I need to. We have found that balance. Back to you.
A dangerous duo for sure. All right, Allie, we appreciate the report. Pritchard passes to Brown. To end the drought. Strong finish through the contact from Brown.
Oh, he's flexing on that finish. These kind of buckets get Brown going.
Here is Harden. Mitchell outside, inside, and then Allen slams it in.
He gives up a bit of size at the center position, but his leaping ability, well, let's just say that makes up for it.
Here's Tatum. He's got 11. Pass to Pritchard. Launches it, and he's good on the 3-ball. Hauser's got 6 points.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
Back to Harden. There's the 3, and it's White with the rebound.
And even though he hasn't been himself, it hasn't affected his team too much. They've still got the lead.
Pass to Brown. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
There is zero hesitation from Brown. This man is always ready to fire.
And here is Mitchell. Allen with the screen for Mitchell. Mitchell connects from 3.
How about dueling from long range, just going at each other?
Take that, he says. I see your 3, and I'll raise you another 3.
Out to White from outside the arc. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Allen's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Harden with a screen on Pritchard. Beyond the arc. And Tatum pulls it down. Tatum's got rebound number 5 here tonight. You watch Jayson Tatum, Richard. He looks comfortable in everything he does.
And even though it's a hard game, he just makes it look so easy. And I think being an NBA champion, that's giving him a little boost in confidence.
Mitchell outside. Cleveland moving the ball around. Fires away from way outside. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Allen.
Looking now at some numbers for Brown. Just an incredible month of basketball. Averaging 25 points per, 8 rebounds, and 6 assists. To have a scorer like him consistently deliver you points makes such a big difference for a team.
He's someone you can rely on to bring it on a nightly basis. When they need a basket, he's the guy they turn to.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Tomlin's checked in, and the Celtics also making a change. Vucevic, he's checked in for Pritchard.
And Brown is a talented scorer who also excels at drawing fouls.
It's his first trip to the line.
Jaylen Brown, 3 shots.
That free throw good from Brown.
And we've watched Brown blossom into a talented scorer, someone who's capable of shouldering that entire offensive load.
Sam Merrill, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. Boston also with the sub. Pritchard's checked in. And the second free throw, good. Last one's off, and they'll settle for 2 points.
A fearless athlete. Jaylen Brown competes every single night on both sides of the ball. Something you want as a teammate.
Pass to Harden. The tray. Good, and the assist goes to Mitchell. Mitchell's got his 4th assist in this one.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
Mitchell kicks to Harden. Over Pritchard. Harden, no good. And so it's Pritchard with it. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. It's Brown on the wing. Shot clock at 6. From 17 feet out, that one goes in. Brown's got 12.
And each year, it seems Brown keeps getting better at shooting the ball, especially from the mid-range.
And timeout call by Kenny Atkinson. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. Let's take a look now at some of the teams that have been blocking shots by the truckload since the All-Star break. 5th on the list, the Celtics.
I mean, they've got the intimidation factor down low. Their shot blocking really gives them a reputation, and teams may grow reluctant to want to force the action inside.
Here's Merrill. He's been a reliable scorer for him as he's averaging up over 13 points a game. And here's Mitchell from the arc. And Boston with the rebound. Vucevic has got rebound number 5 here tonight. White dishes to Brown. Shoots over Merrill. That one a little long. The Cavaliers leading by 8. Pass to Mitchell. Harden outside. Mitchell outside. The 3. Hands it from downtown. Mitchell's got a pair of triples in the second now for Cleveland.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
Now here's Brown. Wide a screen. 3-pointer, Pritchard. Rebounded by Donovan Mitchell.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
A master at working through contact. Sometimes it seems Harden prefers getting physical on the way up.
A minute 50 left here in the second. Outside, White. Pass to Brown. Now White, covered by Mitchell. Just 5 on the clock. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on Donovan Mitchell.
And he just seemed to have a little more fire in the first quarter than he has in this one. And it showed in all the trips he made to the free throw line. Those have dried up.
And that one falls for White. Allen's checked in for Cleveland. Mobley comes in for Donovan Mitchell. Boston also with the sub. Shireman's checked in. And both free throws good for White.
No surprise there. He's about as automatic as it gets from the stripe. I hope I didn't jinx him.
Harden the pass to Mobley. Mobley sets the pick for Harden. Back to Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
And we have witnessed Harden becoming a dynamic playmaker over time, including improving as a distributor.
1:12 left to play here in the second quarter. Pass to Shireman. Brown against Wade. Brown deciding where to go with it. Back to White, and it's Hauser in the corner. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Hauser's got 9.
He got a 3 to fall in the first, and now his second in this quarter. Not a trend the defense wants to see.
Back to Harden. Jacks up a 3. Rebounded by Vucevic. Vucevic has got 6 rebounds in the game. Pass to Shireman. Here's Vucevic. Brown outside. Those 3-pointers off the mark. White against Harden. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
They're taking it right into the teeth of the defense, and it's a defense that's starting to look frustrated.
That's the kind of aggression you want to see when you've got a team on the ropes.
Just 4 seconds left now here in the second. Here's White. And that one released in time, but no good. And we finish one half of basketball. Cavaliers lead by 13. Now let's check in with Allie LaForce on the sideline. What do you have for us, Allie?
James, scoring seems to come easy for you. What's your mentality out there?
I just like to have fun. You know, it's all for the kids. It's all for the fans. You know, I think that's what we're here for. And so, you know, guys, just go out there and compete, have fun, and just play hard.
Well, the kids are getting a great show tonight. Good luck in the second half.
Thank you, Allie. And folks, don't go away. Halftime is here. And we'll be right back with you after this break.
Hey folks, first off, let's take a look at the overall NBA schedule on tap for tonight. The Lakers playing in Los Angeles as they go up against the Knicks. Tip-off will be 2:30 p.m. Eastern.
Two of the best in the league in that one. What a measuring stick game. A good chance to see how good your team really is.
And looking now at that first half where everything was going wrong for the Celtics.
Well, their problems start on the backboard, and it's not just a few unlucky bounces. It's an activity, Shaq.
Which is something you can fix if you want to, but I'm not seeing a lot of want to from them.
And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Harlan, who has the second half call.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. An exceptional performance so far from James Harden.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
And let's see if the D adjusts, make life a little more difficult on him.
Celtics trail by 13. Starting off the second half, here's Joe Mazzulla's 5. The guard pair, it's White and Brown. Vucevic is out there with Jayson Tatum. And it's Hauser in at the 3 spot.
Love to see Brown facilitate out of a pick and roll, and I'm sure his coach feels the same way.
And so it's Harden bringing it up for the Cavaliers. They've led by as many as 14 points. Mobley a screen on White. Back to Mobley, and Mobley throws it down.
A one-man show offensively, and that's almost always good news for his team.
Boston shooting from the field, 44%, not bad. Here's White, and White with the stuff.
That should give him a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt, GA.
And they need more where that came from. They're not out of this hole yet.
On the wing, Harden, White covering, and it's Jayson Tatum with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. And a minute played as the second half gets going. Allen kicks to Mobley. Pass to Wade. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. 5 on the clock. A 3 ball. Rebound Boston. And it's Hauser in the corner. A 3-pointer, no good.
There's some defense for you. For someone who's as good at shooting the 3-ball as he is, you need a defender who's equally good at guarding against him.
People have said, Greg, he is a system unto himself. In fact, he said it about himself. James Harden's ability, GA, to break down defenses remains in rarefied air.
And even as he's lost a step now, his supreme skill level ensures he remains a threat on a nightly basis.
Free throw drops for Harden.
The southpaw, hard, lucky lefty. He's a tremendous offensive player who can pretty much get triple-doubles in bunches.
And both free throws good for James Harden.
Nearly impossible trying to guard Harden. He has it all. One of the best penetrators in our game.
Vucevic setting the pick for Brown. Cash money, Brown with the tray.
A nice start to the second half. They've made 3 out of their first 4 shots coming out of the break.
Brown against Mitchell. From deep, Harden. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Celtics trail by 10. Wide, a screen on Mitchell. Brown kicks to Tatum. Off target with his 3.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
Here's Mobley. Rebounded by the Celtics. Vucevic has got 8 rebounds in this game.
And they have been cold coming out of the break, only getting one of their first 4 shots to drop this half. Got to pick it up.
Here's White. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead. White's got 5 points in the quarter. The Cavaliers leading by 7. Mitchell outside. It's stolen by Brown. To the paint. Trying to find White, gets it to him, and he gets it to go. White's got 19 points.
They are just killing them on the interior.
And timeout call by Kenny Atkinson. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. This is a look at the NBA's assist leaders for the last 10 games. Gosh, can these guys throw the ball around the court? Here are the real stats, real scores from the real NBA. 4th, James Harden.
And those games have seen him dropping more dimes than you might have thought possible.
Vucevic against Allen. Harden outside. Just 5 to shoot. And it's sent back by White. Here's Hauser. The rebound by Harden. The Cavaliers leading by 5. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Allen kicks to Wade. They need this one. Rebounded by Vucevic.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
And it's White missing. Cleveland's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Mitchell outside. Wade on the wing. For the 3, good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist.
The game of Mitchell is more about putting up points, but Donovan can dish too.
And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot. Going back a few years, Donovan Mitchell dealt with a lot of trade speculation. He said you don't realize how stressful it was until you're out of it. Now he says it's great to finally have that sense of peace. I love being in Cleveland, but there's more to be done. Kevin, back to you.
On a mission for sure. All right, Allie, we appreciate the report. Harden against White. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Pulls up. That one doesn't go. Some solid defense from Brown. Out to the right wing. The need to get a shot off. Here's White. No good from outside. Got the defender off his feet with the pump fake, but couldn't knock it down. Mitchell looking it over. And Mobley throws it down hard.
Oh, he's skinny, but showing some grown man strength there. Evan Mobley knows how to fight through contact.
Just a terrific perspective of that dunk from the Connected Cam. Brought to you by AT&T. Outside, White. Now, here's Brown. He's got 15. Here's Vucevic. The kick out to Tatum. And the three off target.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
Here's Vucevic. And Vucevic throws it down.
Not stopping Vucevic that time, powering through the defenders.
The Cavaliers leading by 5. And timeout call by Kenny Atkinson. He's ready to talk things through with them. Cavaliers making a switch here. Tyson's checked in. Pritchard, he's checked in for the Celtics. Mobley against Tatum. Pass to Allen. And here's Mitchell from the arc. And Tatum pulls it down. Tatum's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Now Brown over to the wing. Pritchard passes to White. Over Mitchell. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Mobley's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Harden, no good.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you gotta shoot your way out of the slump, even for him.
And out of bounds, the Cavaliers will take it. As we get a break in the action now, let's take a look at the East and how the teams are stacking up. You look at Boston. Right now, they've acquired the 2nd-best record in the conference. And checking out Cleveland, just a couple spots back.
Well, I think for Boston, they've been ruthless competitors all season long. I mean, they've assured themselves of plenty of home games in the postseason. Let's see if they can take advantage.
A kick out to Mobley. And here's Mitchell from the arc. And Boston with the rebound. Brown's got his 4th rebound in this one. Tatum finds Brown. Lets it go. Cavaliers with the rebound. They've led by as many as 14 points. Harden the pass to Allen. Back to Harden. It's stolen by Pritchard. There's Brown with the 3. Good on the 3-point shot. Brown's got 6 in the quarter.
And now with 2 3-pointers in each half, he's really doing his all to help his team out from deep.
Near the 3-point line, it's Mitchell. Cleveland gets it back from deep. Harden. Harden strokes home the 3.
Let's just say this hasn't been his quarter. Yeah, he's shooting 20% in it so far.
Celtics passing it around. Tatum setting the pick for Pritchard. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the court.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Oh, man, what a play by Allen. He really packs a punch.
Here's Pritchard, one of the dependable scorers on the team. He's averaging close to 17 points a game. Pritchard sets a screen for Brown. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. And so Harden will bring it up for the Cavaliers. They lead by 4. Harden will not be denied.
It's crazy. We've gotten used to this effortless dominance from James Harden. He scores in a multitude of ways.
And so the timeout by Joe Mazzulla here. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. For the Cavaliers, Sam Merrill. He's checked in for Evan Mobley. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for James Harden. Pritchard passes to Walsh. Three-pointer. The rebound by Merrill.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, and they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
Inside. And then Allen slams it in.
And this is how dominant Allen can be. If you continue to feed him, he will reward you.
Celtics trail by 8. Now Pritchard. Pass to Gonzalez. Takes the 13-footer, and it's Tyson with the rebound. Tyson's got his 4th rebound in this one. And Greg, what stands out most about Donovan Mitchell's game?
I think it's his consistency. He's a fearsome scorer pretty much since he set foot in the league. And with his pull-up game, he can get his shot off against anyone.
And there's 1:45 left to play here in the third. Pritchard against Schroeder. And it's sent back by Allen.
Well, Allen has been blocking shots and denying posters his entire career.
An emphatic alley-oop jam.
When you combine his length and leaping ability, Allen is a ridiculous lob threat.
Pritchard with the ball. .110 left in the third quarter. To stop the run. Cavaliers with the rebound. Allen's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. Schroeder kicks to Mitchell. Here comes Mitchell. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Mitchell's got the lead up to 14 now for the Cavs. There's 49 seconds left to play in the third. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Pritchard passes to Walsh. Now Pritchard. There's the pick. Just 4 to shoot. Boston, no good that time either.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Back to Merrill. And it's off from three-point range. Pass to Pritchard. Here's Walsh. Lets the 3 fly. Drills it from outside. Walsh has got his first 3 points of the game.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. And they've done a phenomenal job down low, so many of their points coming right at the rim. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And it's the Cavaliers with the ball. Sam Merrill out there with Harden. Then there's Wade. And it's Tyson in at the 3. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now.
The most underrated part of Harden's game, his playmaking. James is amazing at setting up other players.
Celtics trail by 13. And here is Tatum. Pass to Pritchard. Back to Tatum. Puts up a deep 3. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll go to the line to shoot 3.
Guarding Tatum is just a major problem.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for Cleveland?
Look, they're getting good looks inside. It's been a point of emphasis all night long, but I love this hard-nosed attitude of this team.
And another place they're finding success is in transition. They've been working hard to get ahead of the defense and find those easy ones.
And he's good on the first of 3.
One of the best players in the game today. Tatum's work ethic and hunger to win more championship is special.
And he sinks the second.
A multi-talented swingman, Tatum just continues to get better and better each year.
And he makes all 3. Here's Merrill. Pass to Harden. Wade outside. Shoots the 3. It's rebounded by Walsh. Celtics trail by 10. In the corner. Tatum with it. The 3 is drilled by Tatum.
You can't give up these corner 3 balls to Tatum. That is a recipe for disaster.
Here's Tyson, guarded by Tatum. Pass to Tomlin. 5 on the clock. Harden with a 3 of his own.
And another one. That's 5 total threes on the night from him so far.
And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
You gotta blow the whistle when it's that obvious. Great call there by the official.
It's Harden down low.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Celtics trail by 12. And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. To the middle, deflects the pass. Harden looking it over. No good from outside.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Gotta find easier shots when you're already struggling. That's not gonna get it.
We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. From the arc, 3-pointer, Wade. Rebounded by the Celtics. Walsh has got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Pritchard. Pass to Tatum. Harden outside. Wade a screen on Pritchard. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Here's the floater. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And the first one at the line is good.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Mobley, he's checked in for Cleveland. Brown, he's checked in for Boston. He's perfect from the line this time. Cleveland leading by 10. Holds it up there for Mobley. Brown right side. That 3 off the mark. Cleveland's gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Pass to Brown. Brown gets it done inside.
muscling that one in. JB is a strong individual.
Here's Tyson. Now here's Mobley. Now Harden, and he banks in the layup. And that's now 30 points for James Harden.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Brown with it. Pass to Shireman. Takes a 3. That doesn't go either for Brown. The Cavaliers leading by 12. Harden dishes to Mobley. Cleveland moving the ball around. Wade with no one around. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Wade against Tatum on the wing Brown. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, guys get away with this all the time, but on this occasion, he got caught.
Now the Cavaliers with it. They're on a 12-4 run. Schroeder against Pritchard. Schroeder passes to Mobley. Mitchell outside. 4 on the shot clock. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. Wade can't hit.
It hasn't been his best game, but his team is still doing just enough to be up.
Tatum against Mobley. Through contact, Tatum.
Ooh, how about those nifty moves from Tatum? So crafty with the rock.
And here's Schroeder. Mobley outside. Wade outside. Pass to Mobley. Schroeder outside. And here is Allen. Hauser defending. Wade against Brown. Now Tatum. Now Hauser. Pritchard from outside. Allen with the rebound. Allen's got rebound number 13 with that last one.
They are losing because he is struggling so bad, and he has not looked comfortable all game.
Mobley finds Wade. And here is Mitchell. Mobley sets the pick for Mitchell. The Cavaliers again can't hit.
His three-point shooting kind of dried up in the second half. He is yet to make one after knocking down 3 before halftime.
Brown inside. Wade is covering. White against Mitchell. And it's White missing. Cleveland leading by 13. Pass to Mitchell. Over Tatum. And it's Mitchell missing.
Wow, what a rough second half for him shooting the basketball. Maybe you adopt a pass-first mentality at this point.
Brown's shot is good.
Wanting it more. Jaylen Brown, this man competes. And teammates, they take notice of things like that.
And Schroeder's got the ball here for the Cavaliers. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Wade passes to Mitchell. Wade on the wing. Mitchell outside. Mobley a screen on White. 6 to shoot. And here's Mitchell from the arc. They grab their own miss. And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. Great opportunity for a three-point play. James Harden, he's checked in for Dennis Schroeder. And a change for the Celtics. Vucevic checked in for Pritchard.
For your Cavaliers, Jarrett Allen, shooting 1.
And that one misses.
That's what you love about Jarrett Allen is how well he knows his role. He's out there to own the glass, defend, and go for the guaranteed buckets, and boy, does he do it well.
And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, guys get away with this all the time, but on this occasion, he got caught.
Mobley outside. Harden against White. Now, here is Harden, guarded closer. For three, Mitchell. Rebound, Boston.
You know what? He's got to look to get other guys involved. The three-point stroke is off.
Mobley against Tatum. Outside, White. Pulls up, high post. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Wade's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Cleveland moving the ball around. Mitchell. Oh, Mitchell punches it home.
I see you, Mr. Mitchell. Now look, for a 6'1" guard, this man can absolutely fly.
And here's White. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. 15-point game. Tatum outside, takes the three. The three goes down.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone. Until someone stops him, just let him roll.
It's been a nice stretch for them offensively.
I mean, the communication's great. The movement's been really good. This is solid team basketball.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Well, over the break, I did listen in on Kenny Atkinson's huddle, and Coach reminded his team that leads can disappear quickly in the NBA. He said if we get loose and they make a few shots in a row, then this is a ball game again. Do not let that happen, he implored. Guys.
All right, Allie, thank you. Mitchell against Brown. Fires the three. Can't get it to go.
Oh, man, for whatever reason, he can't get it going from three, and he's pretty good from there.
Wade rips down the rebound. Cleveland leading by 12. Now Harden. It's stolen by Vucevic. Here's White. Tatum down low. Covered by Mitchell. Inside, Tatum.
See, this is what Tatum is capable of. Look, he is a sensational scorer. Like, we understand that. But when he gets into a rhythm,
Harden. White pulls it down. Celtics trail by 10. Tatum outside. Now White. Layup, no good. 1:16 left to play in the final quarter. White against Harden. Outside Mobley. Now Wade. Mitchell fires. I'll get the three.
Another missed three, and he seems determined to shoot his way out of it.
Here's Brown. Now White. Pocket 6. Launches it. Mobley there for the rebound. They're this close to putting it away.
Yeah, they don't need to do anything special. Just take time off the clock.
Now Wade from outside. It's off.
Not enough ticks left on the clock to save them tonight.
Yeah, they got to be disappointed with this result.
And he does not hit. 15 seconds left in the fourth quarter. So we see the Cavaliers taking the win here. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step in becoming a good team is your ability to win at home. And they really seem to revel in that opportunity, and this is what they came out to do.
And let's hear from Allie LaForce, who joins us from the sidelines. Allie?
James, I'd love to know, whether it's scoring, playmaking, or your defense, what aspect of your game are you most proud of?
Being able to play a full course of a game and, and make an impact every single play. That's what I'm here for, and that's what I have to do.
It's been fun to watch.
As always, Allie, we appreciate it. And that'll do it, folks. Along